So here's the citywide overview for various offenses that occur in New York City. We have a week-to-date data range with percent change and a 28-day cycle with the percent change as well. For felony assaults, you can see that looking week to date, there is a 1.5% decrease in between 2022 and 2023. Where looking at the last 28-day crime cycle, there is the data shows a 1.9% increase between 2022 and 2023. For grand larceny, we have the week-to-date temporal data shows a 6.3% increase between 2022 and 2023, and the 28-day temporal data shows an even greater increase of 18.7% between 2022 and 2023. Looking at rape, the week-to-date data shows a decrease of 3.3% between 2022 and 2023, and for the 28 days, the temporal data shows a decrease of 15.4%. Varying in crime cycles, as we can see, the reported percent changes can vary greatly. So if we're looking at reporting for these crimes, having only a week to finish reports for something like rape, it's difficult, so the data could be skewed. Having 28 days for the data to accumulate and the reports to come in could be better for reporting because it would give the agency more time and it could be more accurate. Focusing on the transit data here in the middle section, as a specialized unit, we can see that the week-to-date data cycle shows a 26.7% increase or decrease, but the 28-day cycle shows a 13% increase for that data cycle. Down here, looking at other sex crimes, we can see a small decrease of 5% between 2022 and 2023, where the 28-day cycle has a 4.5% increase. So again, changing the crime cycle range changes the outcome and interpretation of the data. So if we filtered the data to Manhattan South, for that precinct, there's a drastic change in the data. All right, so looking at felony assaults, there's a greater decrease of 15.7% for week-to-date data compared to looking at all the precincts percent change from 2022 and 2023, and there's a 1.1% increase for 28-day crime cycles, which is similar to the 1.9 increase when looking at all the precincts, not just Manhattan South. For grand larceny, there are decreases of 17.3% and 7.9% for week-to-week and 28-day crime cycles, respectively, between 2022 and 2023. And finally, the rape data shows increases for both temporal data sets between 2022 and 2023. So there's a 25% change here and a 6.7% change here. This is the opposite for the data from the precincts. So looking at a smaller area can skew the data a bit because there's less data overall than what we would look at for all precincts. Looking at the transit data for just Manhattan South precinct, we can see a decrease in week-to-date and an increase in the 28-day cycle. Again, since there is less data, the percent changes are a tad bit drastic. And finally, looking at other sex crimes, there is a decrease for both reported cycles. The percent decrease for just the precinct is larger here. With looking at, we're looking citywide, there was only a 5% decrease. Here it says 26.3% decrease. As for the 28-day cycle, the citywide data had an increase, and here we can see that there's a decrease between 2022 and 2023.